I do it all the time. Do you ever wonder how stars always look so flawless? Well, today we find out. Makeup guru Napoleon Purtis is here with some of the secrets and rules to a perfect look, along with his lovely model Symphony. So welcome. Thanks for being here, guys.
Great to be here.
I love makeup, and this is so much fun. Okay.
I love having fun with makeup. You're so beautiful.
Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. See, we have a great makeup artist here, but you, I mean, stars want you all the time. So, you know, you're very well known in the industry. Thank you for being here. Let's start off with the foundation first. That's where every makeup artist starts. But you say not to use it all over.
Well, you know, I have a couple of rules with foundation, but the main one is a lot of makeup artists advise to kind of get it color matched to the jawline. But once you do that, the neck and décolletage area may be completely different, whether it's summer or winter. The actual fact is when you walk into a room or you're anywhere, this feature focus area right here is the most important. So I always say blend it in around here, and then it should blend to nothing by the time it hits the jawline, so it looks natural.
Really?
And you can also spray it on like that. I'll show you this.
Please do, yeah.
8 inches away from the face.
Okay.
You can just zhoosh in this middle area here. You can even do it after makeup because she has a bit of makeup.
Right.
Just to also make it sit and touch up. But it should be blending out to nothing in the outer areas.
But look at how light that is. Typically foundation, I would equate it with being heavy.
Well, the thing with foundation, you want a modern matte, you want it to give you coverage, but you don't want heavy at all.
Right.
You know, you just want it buildable. And this is buildable. I'll just show you again, like 8 inches away from the face, and just in this middle area here, and then blend out to nothing by just zhooshing it, and you just make sure it just gives that buildable coverage, touch up during the day, but also as a complete foundation from the beginning.
Well, now you also say to adjust the color as you tan. We're getting into spring. People are getting sun.
And that's the thing I want ladies to remember, that every season there's a little bit of a color change with your skin.
Okay.
Youthfulness is not about age. You know, 50's the new 40, 60's the new 40.
That's right.
You know, so you have to be in control, but if you just adjust the foundation, it just gives you that youthful radiance. It can be a matte radiance, it can be a touch, but you just need to make sure that the color's right for the season.
Okay.
It just makes you look a lot more youthful, and that's a mindset as well as a good foundation.
Right, but you know what? You also know that you're heading into a new season, too, when you switch up all of your makeup. But let's talk about one of the hottest trends this season that I was actually asking you about, and that is orange on your lips. You say anyone can do it, but I've always been very afraid.
So you should never be afraid.
Really?
You can wear any color you want.
Nice.
But
okay.
the first thing is that with new color, when you want to try it for the first time, maybe just use 20% of its value.
Okay.
So I'll show you what I mean. This is a color called Hurrah, which means happiness, and it's just really rich. But rather than me applying it in its full intensity, I'm just going to go, and I always start in this middle area here. Now, always take it to the end, so when you're smiling, it doesn't look like you've missed areas of your lip. And, you know, the tip here I'll tell you as well at the end is that I use lip liner last.
Why do you do that?
Because it's like a Photoshop step, and it helps you keep everything together.
Wow.
You know, and you can use it first if that's what you can't normally do, but use it last because it kind of just gives you that boundary.
Right.
Now, you'll notice I've only done the bottom lip there, and it's at 20%.
Yeah,
now,
that color
I start
really
at the end and I work my way through the bow area of the lip right here, you know, and then right from the end all the way in. Now, I'm going to ask Cynthia to press together for me. And squish it, that's right. Now, that's 20%, okay?
But that is such a drastic difference from what she looked like before, and it's really a beautiful color.
It's beautiful. It's spring, it's summer, it's a trend. Now, let me show you what I do if I want to cheat it. Now, I'm going out in the evening and I want to kind of cheat it.
Yeah.
And I want to just pump it up for that evening, you know, kind of glam. I just add a little bit more right in this section here, you know, because I've already blended it out. And a little bit in the middle section here, and I just allow it to pump up for me.
Look at that.
Just a tiny bit. Use lip liner last to keep it all together, because then you don't have to do as much touch up.
Okay, now as you're doing that, I want to ask you about ice. You say that using ice can brighten the eyes?
Oh my God, you've done your research. That's right.
How do I use this?
Well, by distraction, the ice brings more blood up into the surface of the face.
Okay.
And you know, when we're a bit tired and we kind of had a late night or it's early in the morning, you know, we got to go out. By doing that, it just tightens everything. It brings the whole blood in circulation.
So then what do I do?
You just basically put it underneath, on your tongue, and really push it up against the top of your mouth and hold it till it really starts to kind of bring all the blood up into the surface of the whole face. It's amazing. I did it as a tip pre-Oscars. It was absolutely fantastic, and people can do it morning, afternoon, evening, anytime they want.
They'll be seeing me doing that in the newsroom now. Everybody's going to see me sucking on ice. Now, you say that there's a trick to getting thick lashes, which everybody's obsessed with lashes now.
You know, one of the things, first of all, I should say, because I like being very transparent, that I have actually used also a faux lash on here for this demonstration.
Okay.
But what I like is I just get any powder, like that's just a face powder, and you can just build it along the lash, you know, to give you that kind of extra intensity. When you apply mascara, it gives you thickness.
Oh.
And but just be careful not to get clumpy as well. But it just, and I just kind of like to window wipe backwards and forth, and you just get that extra thickness.
Right, but Napoleon, you did a light dusting of that powder. It's not like you put a ton of it on there.
Oh my,
so...
if you get a ton of it, then it's going to be like clumpy. Light dusting to give you that thickness and really add to the kind of pigment that you actually have with your mascara. You can use it with any one of your mascaras.
Great.
It's easy to do also as a pump up or going out in the evening when you kind of just want to get that thicker lash.
Right.
You know, and I've used it on top of like a faux lash here.
And it looks beautiful.
And it's clean, it's fresh, it really kicks it even further. And I just love, because it's lash, lip, and beautiful, youthful skin for anyone.
Yes, and now quickly before you go, you have a trick for us to open up our eyes.
You know what? This is an old Linda Evangelista trick.
Oh, give it to me. She is flawless.
She is flawless. I use this white gel liner. You can use a white pencil as well. I use this because it doesn't move. Now, I have applied it, but I'm going to show, look up for me. I'm just going to take it in the water rim area of the eye.
Okay.
Now, what this does is it actually opens up the eye horizontally and vertically.
It looks brighter. Now, we're running out of time. I do want to let people know that you actually do have your own makeup line, and this is what we've been using?
Yes, absolutely. At Bergdorf and Neiman's and Nordstrom all over the country.
Look at you! Wow! You are Mr. Fancy Pants.
I'm so happy I've been here with you.
I am so glad that you came here to do a demonstration in Symphony. You look gorgeous. You need to go out for like a lunch date or something. Thank you so much for the tricks of the trade, for the perfect look. Napoleon Purtis, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you. I love being here.